Hello, good morning everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, Miss Kelsey, here at the library for another virtual story time. I'm so excited you're all here and we are gonna have so much fun talking about colors. So if you remember, we've talked about red and we've talked about orange and we've talked about yellow and we've talked about green and we talked about blue. And we talked about purple, then we talked about white, and then we talked about pink, and then we talked about the color black. This week, I have one more color for us to talk about. So, any guesses what color it might be? It's the color of mud. What color is mud? Did anyone say brown? That's right. Today we're going to talk about all things that are the color brown. So let's get started. Can you guys help me out? And we're going to think of things that are the color brown. Okay, so for the first thing I'm thinking about, that's the color brown, is it's a type of ball. And the Winnipeg Blue Bombers use this type of ball. And sometimes they throw it, and sometimes they kick it. And it's brown. Any guesses? Did I hear a football? That's right, a football is the color brown. Here is a picture of my little baby girl, and I dressed her up like a football and I took her to the Bomber Stadium. So here is my favorite little football with football player Clarence Denmark. So the next thing I'm thinking about that's the color brown is something you would use if you got a cut, or you got a scrape or a boo-boo, and you would put this on your cut or your scrape. Does anybody know what that might be? And it's the color brown. Did any of you guys guess? A Band-Aid! That's right! A Band-Aid is the color brown. So if you got a cut or a boo-boo on your hand, you could use a Band-Aid. Does anyone have Band-Aids at home? Are your Band-Aids brown? We have brown Band-Aids at home, but we also have Paw Patrol Band-Aids at home too. What kind of Band-Aids do you have at your house? So the next thing that I'm thinking about that is the color brown is an animal that has a nose and 2 ears, 4 paws, and a tail. Any guesses what animal that could be? And sometimes there are other colors, but this one I'm thinking about is brown. Did anybody guess a dog? But more specifically, a chocolate lab. They are probably about the cutest dogs you've ever seen, and they're brown. So this right here is a picture of, I think, my favorite chocolate lab ever. And her name is Sadie, and she is probably about the most lovable chocolate lab that you would ever meet. And my family loves Sadie so much. So here's a picture of Sadie the dog, and she's brown. So the very next thing I'm thinking about that's the color brown is something that kids don't really like to drink, but it's something that grown-ups love to drink, and they usually have it in the morning. Does anybody know what that might be? You might have to ask your grown-up, because I bet you they know what that is. Did anybody guess? Coffee. That's right. Coffee is brown. This is my coffee mug. I brought it from home and I had it filled with coffee. So, something else that I'm thinking about that's the color brown, I think it's something you guys might like. They're very, very tasty to eat. They're very, very small. You might even put them in cookies. Does anybody know what that might be? They're super tasty. They're very small. They're the color brown. You might put them into your cookies. Oh, that's right! Chocolate chips. I don't know if you can see very well, but this bag is filled with chocolate chips. Do you guys like chocolate chips? All right, raise your hand if you like chocolate chips. I'm raising my hand. Okay, so the very, very last thing I'm thinking about, that's the color brown, is an animal, but it's a really, really big animal that has big paws. And they like to eat honey and berries and fish, and they make a really loud growling noise, and they are very, very cranky if they get woken up, and they like to sleep all winter long. They like to hibernate in the winter. Any guesses what that animal might be? Did I hear somebody guess a bear? That's right, a bear can be brown, a brown bear. Has anyone ever seen a real bear before? I saw a bear this summer. I was driving and it was in the ditch. I don't know what he was doing in the ditch, but there he was. So now it's time for us to read a story. So, could everybody get their magic fingers out? Okay, get them out, get them nice and high, start wiggling them really, really, really fast. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, poof! Can you feel that? You just sent all that magic right through the TV to me here at the library. Let's see what today's book is. Today's book is about a brown bear. It's called Brown Bear, Brown Bear. What do you see? It's by Eric Carle, and it's probably one of my favorite books. So let's read it together. Brown Bear, What Do You See? By Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. Black sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Children, what do you see? We see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, a green frog, a purple cat, a white dog, a black sheep, a goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. That's what we see. What a great story that was. I really, really, really love this book. Have you ever heard this book before? Have you read it before, or was today your first time? I think it's a great book that everybody should read. So now it's time to do our craft. So if you've picked up the craft kits from the library, you will have 2 pieces of paper like this. So on one piece of paper, it has the bear, and the other piece of paper has all the animals that we just talked about, but they don't have any colors. So that's your job, to color each animal like the story says, and then we're gonna cut out the circles and we'll glue them onto the first page in the order that the animals came in the story. So you guys do that activity and meet me back here and we'll sing some songs, okay? Okay. So this is what mine looks like now that I'm all finished. I colored it, I cut out all the pieces, and I glued them onto the paper. So the first animal we saw was the brown bear, then red bird, yellow duck, blue horse, green frog, purple cat, white dog, black sheep, goldfish, the teacher, and the children. So I can't wait to see what yours looks like. Now it's time to sing a few songs. So for this first song, I'm gonna need your help. I need you guys all to stand up and we're gonna sing this song together. We're gonna sing brown bear, turn around. Let's all turn around. Brown bear, touch the ground. Can you guys bend down and touch the ground? Brown bear, reach up high. Can you guys try and reach as tall and high as you can? Brown bear, touch the sky. See if you can go even taller. Oh, that was a great song. Should we do that one more time? We'll do it a little bit faster this time. Brown bear, turn around. We'll all turn around. Brown bear, touch the ground. Are you touching the ground? Brown bear, reach up high. Brown bear, touch the sky. Oh, reach as tall as you can on your tippy toes. Oh. That felt good. I liked doing that song. We have one more song to sing before we go, and it's our rainbow song, and we've been singing it every week. So let's get our rainbow arms out, and we'll sing the rainbow song. Rainbow purple, rainbow blue, rainbow green and yellow, 2. Rainbow orange, rainbow red, rainbow colors on my head. Colors everywhere. I like rainbows in my hair. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and I hope you had fun, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye.